Hi, Kuma. Good to see you. What's up, Janice? Yeah, bear with me, guys. I'm a little bit sick right now. Hi, Blazy. Hey, Birdie. Hi, Molo. Hi, Validance. Hey, Isaac. What's up, Dez? What's up, Birdie? Yeah, I'm a little bit sick again, guys. So I apologize. I'll be okay. I just like, oh my god, you know? What's up, Ventriloquist? It's so good to see you. Hope we're doing well, sweetheart. Hope we have a good day today. Hello. Hi, Mexi. Hi, Nocturne. Hi, Cupcake. What's up, Skyraw? What's up, Beasley? What's up, Dez? Hi, Keelan. Hi, Parchi. Hi, Pika. What's up, Upgrade? What's up, Boomy? Yeah, it's a be nice day to me today. Am I feeling better? No. Dude, I got good sleep and I'm like, okay. I woke up though and I was like, man, I have a headache. I don't feel right. So I took some medication. I ate some food. And then all of a sudden, bam, I just throw up like super hard too. And it wasn't like labored throw up. It was like, it just like came out. Like it was like, ugh. You know, I might still be having a flare up, but my blood pressure isn't high today. So I might actually be able to get some good fucking sleep, man. I don't know what's been going on with me. I just have not been able to sleep well at all. Yeah, I might have just had something that was upsetting my tummy in there. But yeah, we'll just hang out today. I'll probably play some Vintage Story. I was gonna do bingo night, but I think I'll do bingo night Monday. Hi, Lukester. Thank you so much for the 6 months. Thank you so much. Hi, Cubebots. Yeah, I do feel better after throwing up. I'm gonna
Thanks
see.
to
I'm probably gonna get zooted. What are the plans today? Probably Vintage Story. I was gonna do
1994 for
bingo
my
night,
sub gift.
but I'll probably save bingo night for Monday because I'm not streaming Sunday, or I might stream Sunday, but it'll be late Sunday. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. What's up, vagina? What's up? Meow, meow. Hi,
Kids
Puns. It's
popcorn.
good to see you, sweetheart. How are you? Puns is so sweet. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Guys, go check out Puns. Puns is sweet. What's up, Slice? Can I come fix your knee? Yeah, let's both get better. Ooh, flex. Shoot. Dude, it was so bad. You know, maybe my tummy's just. I did talk to my doctor. She's gonna call me tomorrow. We might be lowering one of my medications a little bit because I doubled my dose on it, which is a lot. So I might go down from 7.5 milligrams to just 5 milligrams. You know, so we'll see, and that might help my tummy issues. I can't fully straighten on the sharp sting pain. It just burns and it's not straight. That's scary. That's scary. You know, my legs are all fucked up too, man. I was sleeping earlier and I was in a comfortable spot, but I bent my knee in a weird spot. It was like hurting to move. I've dealt with this for the past 12 years. Knee pain is the worst, man. It's the fucking worst. You know, we're gonna have a chill day. What's up, Who's Room? Good to see you. Hope everyone had time today. Uppies, uppies.
I hope you are doing
Hi,
okay, May.
Des.
It's been a great
I'm okay.
5
I'm
months
still
getting
sick.
to know you, May, and the co-pilots. You guys are awesome. Much love, Kit's heart.
Yeah, I'm sick. Oh, but I did get some good sleep finally. So you know, my whole body's like, blah. Guys, I have a question for you. This is gonna sound crazy. If you're losing weight and you have like, you know, I've always had these since I was a kid. Is it possible to get rid of the arm flab? You know, I've had that since I was a kid. Not like a super bad, but I have a little flabbiness in my arm, and I don't know if I can get rid of that. Do I need to get surgery? I have to push up? Oh, I do a push? No. Get buff? Damn. Tragedy has stricken me. I've been fallen. I did push up. Maybe I'll do push-ups. Maybe. I might do that. I might do that. I don't know if
Swell,
it's like
May.
permanent. You know, I lost a lot of weight in the past couple of months, which proud of myself. W, as I promised you guys this year. Promised you. You know, I lost a good amount of weight this year. We're doing good. We're eating healthy. So that's good. That's good. You lose it as you lose weight. Some people when losing weight, oh, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense because well, you know, my titties seem bigger. That's but I'm like, damn, were my arms always this big? And I'm like, wait, I just realized. I mean, I don't have like big arms to begin with. I don't have big arms to. Hold on, let me show you guys. Hold on, hand. Thanks, guys. I've been taking good care of myself. No. Why are you talking about my tits? Cause when I lost a little bit of weight, my boobs got bigger. Well, I thought they got bigger, but I guess they just didn't go, you know? But like, I don't have like big hands to begin with. I don't have big hands to begin with. Like, I don't like my thumb. Sorry, I got like a double jointed thumb, so like it looks weird all the time. So I'm gonna crop my thumb. But like, hold on. I got like small wrists. I got like my hands aren't that big. My hands aren't that big. You see my hand? It's not that big. I got like tiny fingers, so I got like stubby hand. Stubby hand. All my fingers are double jointed. Every single one of my fingers is double jointed, but I have really small wrists. Like I can fit my hand around my wrist, and like if I wanted to, if I took the top off a Coke can, I could put my entire hand in a Coke can. I could also put my hand in Pringles. I can put my hand in the Pringles. I don't know about you guys. I could put my hand in the Pringles. Can you guys do the same thing? Guys, did you find the hidden message in this? I'm wondering if it's a waste of time. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me merge this together. Hold on. I've been hiding secret messages in these. I don't think anyone's... they're really hard to find, to be fair. But I've been hiding secret messages in these. I've been hiding those secret messages. I think this one might be hard to see. This one doesn't have anything really secret, but there's one right here. I actually wonder if I can see... Hold on, let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Hold on. I've been, like, hiding secret messages and stuff. Hold on, do you guys see the text? Let me see if I can, like... Hold on. Filter, layer, image, adjustments, brightness, contrast. It should just be able to see if you boost the contrast a little bit. I think. Let me just see. Oh, I might have made this on like unable to be read. Hold on. I might have made it too good. That's probably why. Hold on. Are tiny hands Yuri hands? Kinda. I got the Yuri thumbs. Image, adjustments, brightness, contrast. I haven't done... Okay, no, you can see the text. There's hidden messages. I've been hiding stuff. Hold on. Let me show you guys. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I hit a message in here. Hold on. I hit a message in here. And after boosting the contrast, I don't remember I put here. Something, find, looking, something, looking for, something, something. But there's text there. I've been hiding stuff. I'm gonna put like actual like little secrets in here eventually. You guys will see. Dude, doesn't this look cool? I've been hiding like stuff in my 3D world. I've been doing like cool. By the way, this is like an actual, like, I can show you guys, is actually like an interactable map. Hold on. Is it this one? I gotta find which one it is. I think it's this. No, it's not that one. It's Warudo screen 1. Or okay, hold on. Let me get this up. I'll show you guys then, okay? I actually made like a bunch of screens the other day. And I actually have them, like, they actually like work. Check this out. Hold on. They're in OBS. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Hold on. Let me show you guys. You guys ready? Have a nice lurk. Hold on, check this out. Check this out. I can't get magic eye images to work. That understandable. I think it's this one. I'm fucking stupid. Thank you. And then this is all in OBS, so I can do a bunch of stuff with this. I think it's 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, so this is in OBS. And then I have a couple of effects applied to it. But this is actually like a whole thing I animated and made in OBS, which is really cool. So I can actually show you guys. I can actually move this target reticle around and stuff like that. I was gonna animate this. This is I used Google Maps, and then I made a geological like map of Google Maps, and then I like flipped it 4 times over and made a seamless texture with it, which is why it adds those like weird things. So it looks cool. You know, so I was doing that. I made a couple of these. This is my favorite though. This one's my favorite. It's really cool though. I want to show you guys this. You can kind of see, wee. I go over and like look at stuff, right? And the whole thing is like super cool. And I was gonna put a thing. Could I ask you to make a tutorial? Maybe. I mean, it's just layering images. Like that's all it is. It's I could just tell you right now. It's all. This is an image. This is 2 images. We have the reticle below that's on a blend layer, and then this is a reticle on top. And it's really big. So you can kind of see I expanded the image. That way I can move it and not have to worry, so it goes off screen and stuff like that. And then this is the city background, and all this is just a scrolling image. So this is a really big image that I flipped 4 times. And it just kind of scrolls, and I can make it scroll faster, and it's just a scrolling filter, so it just kind of like. And I could like randomize this and like have it pick like different things here and there, but it just infinitely loops. It just infinitely loops, and you can see it's just scrolling the image. So like I could put it like at this corner, for example, which I might do that. There you go. Yeah, it's cool, right? There you go. I'm going back to there. And then also, this is just text that updates. And then this entire thing is just a frame I made in Photoshop. So like, see. And that's how you do that stuff. I don't know. I have other ones too. I made this one. Let's see. Scene. I think this is Warudo screen 2. Let me find it before I put this in, actually, because it's a pain in the butt. Okay, yeah, Warudo screen 2. I'll open this one up. This one's even simpler. Check this out. Scene, Warudo screen, side screen 2. So this right here, this is all it is. And this one is super simple. I just have 3 images. I have the bottom layer, which is thing, and then I have the mask. It's the mask for it. Right? And then I have the bars, and the bars are scrolling. And then I set a FPS frame, like a frame skip, and it skips 20 frames. Otherwise, it would do this. But I would set the skip 20 frames because it looks better that way. Because if it looked like this, it kind of looked amateur. So I have the frame skip on, and it skips 20 frames. That's all it does. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And then you put these on a monitor, and I also had effects on top of them, but I actually ended up turning those off because I'm probably just gonna do like, I can just show you guys, but I do have to turn it off after. Let me put this on the screen real quick. Hold on. I'm just yapping about my project stuff because I'm really sick today. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. It's gonna be a lazy day for me. So like on this one, right? On this one, I'll show you guys what I used to have. I had a filter on this one, and it was this one right here. I can show you guys. I had this on the screen. And this was cool, but this uses a lot of resources. So I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm just gonna do, hold on. I can just do, let me just see, like, I can just look up CRT filter. and like get it like a PNG of like a some sort of like scan line thing. You know, like hold on. Yeah, let me see if I can do this. There you go. So I can just grab this off Adobe stock. God bless Adobe stock. Put this in, scale it up, and then check this out. You can just do a blending mode. See, I think subtract works pretty good, but that's gonna make it transparent. Multiply works really good on them. And then we can go in here and I can just do this. Check this out. I'll go to color correction and I can set up the brightness a little bit and the saturation. And it's basically the same effect. Isn't that cool? Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? I don't know, it's easy peasy, and that uses a lot less than other things, and I can, like, experiment with different, like, images and stuff like that too. But yeah, I could also probably make it, like, glow a little bit more, because it definitely is dark, but that's because I'm using multiply, but, like, I could use lighten, but lighten's not good enough, and then if I use darken, no. Screen, I could use screen, and then, but, like, screen, the problem with screen is it doesn't, like, it doesn't apply on top, so I think multiply would be the best. Are you sick? I am sick. It's my, I've been having a lot of issues with my mast cell disease, guys, and I haven't been able to sleep, but I have great news. I finally got good sleep, and I think my body's, like, finally, like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm done fucking around. I did throw up a bunch today, but I'm okay. Cool enough, thank you. It's her debut. It's her debut. I'm so excited for debut. I'm so excited for debut. Like an OBS monster,
She's
believe it or
not
not.
just sick. She's wicked fox.
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you. Hi, UV Stitcher. How are you? But yeah, I have a bunch of ideas for a debut. I just need to do more optimization stuff because, okay, it's kind of hard. Like, I don't want to diss on Warudo because Warudo, I like Warudo. You know, there's nothing like it at the moment, but being stuck in 2021 Unity fucking sucks. Um, the lack of optimization features for bigger projects sucks. There's no occlusion culling or anything. So I have to go through and like really update stuff. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way to go about this, you know? So I think what I'm gonna do, maybe, I'm thinking I'm gonna do maybe. Right now the entire background is 2D except for the buildings in the back. But the problem is the more stuff I add to my 3D world, the more 3D percent goes up. So right now my 3D memory usage is at like 40% when I open up my 3D world. That's not good. That's not good. I can show you guys. You guys want to see it? Hold on. Let me boot up Unity real quick and we can talk over things. Because I need solutions that I don't know how to do in Warudo. I've been considering like learning programming again, but like I don't the thing that I hate about programming, and this is gonna sound like really like kind of like maybe pompous to me. I hate programmers. I think like 9 out of 10 programmers are like the snobbiest, like douchebaggiest people in the world. Like I'm being so for real, like they give unwarranted advice, like it owes them fucking money. Like it owes them fucking money. You know what I mean? Like I say something and I'm like, I'm doing this thing and I want to learn it, and some guy's like, oh, that's horrible. You gotta do it this way. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bro. Buy a rope and chair. Embrace shaders for boosting giant things on just a single triangle. I was thinking about learning shaders again. You know, I was thinking about it. I have 7 years of experience in Blizzard. UE5, I know Blender is self-intended artist, code Rapid. I see. You know, I was thinking, I don't know. I was thinking Unity 6 or UE5 could be cool. Just so I could like get newer stuff, you know, because I guess like that's the future. I mean, I think the plan is, my plan is, okay, phase one debut. Phase 1 debut. Okay. With Warudo. Work with Warudo. If I grow, phase 2, offset money every month to pay a programmer to help make VTuber software Unity 6, something like that, you know? Because, like, that's what you can do as, like, a streamer is you could, like, pay people and be like, hey, listen, like, I want to do this thing and, like, we can, like, I'll help fund it, you know? I guess, like, it's, like, kind of like a being a venture capitalist in a way, but, like, in my eyes, a little bit nicer. Phase 3 would be, like, see if it works, do everything, you know, make proof of concept, and then, you know, work all my stuff into that, and then, like, eventually I can show people, everything. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Fuck, I used the wrong one. It's Roblox. There we go. Yeah, ignore this. I was doing some stuff. I think in here I was like, I have like a bunch of assets. This is like my props folder. It's my props folder. Why is it? It's weird. It's like my props folder. I already have a couple of shaders I have that I like. This is a hologram shader, which I really like, and you can just like put this on things. So like I can put this like on here and stuff like that. A bunch of cool shaders. This one is really cool because like you can like voxelize stuff with it. It's check this out. It's super cool. Eh? I don't know if that's doing what I wanted to do now. I'm not stressed about it. I'm just weirded out by it. Why is it not? Does it work on this one? What the fuck? Anyways, I'm not worried about that. Let me go into, hold on. Oh my god, ignore my folder, please. Okay, Cockpit Island. Don't save. I'm not using Roblox Studio. This is Unity. This is Unity. What do you mean Roblox Studio? This is Unity. This is Unity. This is my 3D world I've been working to. This is my 3D world I've been working on. And like a skybox in your window. I'm using a shader for the window. This is my background. This is my background that looks 3D. It's all 2D. I found these like really cool assets that are like, I really liked how these looked. It's like just some like 2D landscapes that look really cool. These are like some really low poly, just kind of like building stuff over here. Life is Roblox, yeah. Inside 3D world, I don't want to show too much, obviously. Let me play this real quick for you guys. I think I'll have to turn off the grass. There's not really a point to have grass up here. I might just fake it. I don't know. This is what it looks like. I have animations set in these that I have a script for in Warudo to run. So I have like different animations. This is the open animation. This is a default animation, so it's just always opening. I also have like closed states. And then I also have idle states because I don't know if I'm doing that right, but they do have idle states though, which works. The grass is pretty, but I just have it there as like a placeholder. My frames are gonna drop because running this in my VTubing software is scary. This is the outside. I have fish out here. I use the Unity burst, and I have fish that just kind of swim around, and there's a predator avoidance I programmed in.
The only state I know is blushing cause a pretty fox.
So like they actually swim away from the predator. That's really cool. They do have like shitty collision. That basically uses mostly CPU. It's like it's CPU oriented. There's no animations. It's just shaders on them. You know? Yeah, the grass is it's just temporary. I don't know. I don't know what to put there. I'm like, I want grass there or something. It's not really AI. It just I don't know how to describe it, but basically there's like an orb, a centerpiece, and they are just swimming around this orb with different behaviors. So they have grouping behaviors, and then other fish ignore the orb and just swim around the boundary box because I have a little boundary box. So let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. This isn't performant, by the way. Each one of these is like a different game object. I don't know how to make it better. Can I visualize this? Hold on. I don't know if I can show the I don't know why my box. Oh, I know why. There you go. So I have a little bounding box. I I have 2 squares. This is the predator one. This is the regular fish one. And they want the main fish in the group swim around this orb. You'll see they kind of swim around this orb and pathfind around. The other fish just kind of swim aimlessly. The shark picks a random location in the boundary to swim to that's around another fish. So he kind of like will randomly go here, and then he'll like pick another spot, and then he'll like, okay, I want to go here, and he just swims around aimlessly. I'm not a good programmer, but that's something that I figured out how to do, which I was proud of myself for, you know? These over here are fake volumetrics because Warudo can't support real volumetrics. I tried. These are fake volumetrics. This is just a shader. This is just a shader that like takes an orb color, you know, that's cool. This is also a shader with fake god rays and stuff like that, which is cool. This little meeting room area, I can put like holograms here. Something I was planning on doing was, do I have May? Why do I have so many like May models in here? This is kind of pissing me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So something I could do here, and I can show you guys. I could put like a hologram here. I could put like a hologram here, you know. Big hologram, make it spin around, which is cool. This is like if I'm doing like a collab, I can have like a bunch of people here, and I figured it could be cool to like maybe like if I'm playing a game or something, people can have like a game in front of the screen and have like us in the background. It could be really cool. A lot I could do with that. I also have birds. I did fix my birds are still bugged. I don't know why. I reused my fish script and I gave them some behaviors. And I gave them the same grouping behavior, but I said, can we have multiple groups? And for some reason, and I don't know why, if I wait long enough, the birds like group together into like one like huge bird. And I have no idea why that happens. I genuinely, for the life of me, cannot fix it. So I need to pick at that more. I think what's happening is the way I have them grouping together is like if they're around each other, they group together. But they're supposed to be limited flock size. So they're supposed to look like this. This is like the max flock size, which I'm really confused why they get into one mega flock. This is the mega flock. And so what happens? This is the mega flock, right? Up close, the birds are really fucking ugly, by the way. Up close, they're really fucking ugly. Like, super ugly. Because I use the fish shader, and I tilted the axis in which it bends. You know? I don't know, but this is the mega flock, and if I leave it up for a couple hours, eventually they all become one flock. And I have no idea why. I've tried watching to see like why it happens, and I swear to God it only happens when I'm not looking. I swear to God it happens when I'm not fucking looking. Because I literally sat here and like followed them while I'm listening to music, and I never see them flock more. But the minute I look away, the mega flock grows larger, and I have no idea why. You know? But these look really cool. These birds are sick. Not super intensive on the system. I think my skybox is probably the most, or my sky dome. I'm using a sky dome. Are they aligned to a spline? No, they just fly in like a boundary box, and they're just like one, like, so the way I have it set up is one bird becomes the master bird, and when another bird touches the like kind of like area of another bird, they're supposed to join the flock. And I have a max flock size, which usually works. And I have like, it's also like between like a certain amount of flocks. But I think what happens is it's not reading the separate birds in a flock. It's reading the master flock. So my one bird here, this is the master. Every bird is following this guy's pattern. Because it's super simplified. So I think what's happening is it's kidnapping the master flock. And since these all become like, you know, the followers of the master flock, it just like ignores my limit and just like groups all the birds together. I think is what's happening. I'm not sure. But basically the way the boundaries is, the closer they are to a boundary edge, the more I'm telling them like, hey, you gotta turn. You know? Okay, look. Oh, are these guys gonna join together? Okay, these guys just join together. These guys just look. These guys join together. So you'll see they'll conjoin into a flock. Okay, see how that works? These guys just joined together. That was two groups of flocks joined together. Well, it's all a single flock. It's because I didn't want like multiple groups like that because that would have caused issues. That would have caused issues with like performance. Because every single one of these birds having their own like thing would have been bad. So this is like technically 8 birds. Oh my god, look at the flock's growing. Look, it's growing. Look how big it is. What the fuck is happening? Why? Why do you do that? I don't understand. It's really scary. They look really gross flying. I didn't want to use animations because animations are kind of expensive, and a shader that just like blends them a little bit is kind of crazy. I think my favorite thing I did, guys, and I'll show you guys. Hold on. Rotational cube. The rotational cube. I have a little secret dev cube right here. And this is where I store all my scripts, all my day and night scripts and stuff. I have a bunch of stuff here. So I have a bunch of scripts that control like I guess like simulation, like the day and night stuff. So these are fireflies I have out. These are little cute fireflies that swim around and stuff. And these are like kind of like attached to the day and night cycle. So I have it set that when the day and night cycle reaches a certain point, it switches to day mode, and I can have objects turned on and off in day. And I recently updated the script to do like texture control. So check this out. Check this out. If I set up the time multiplier, right? The city over here is my favorite part. The city over here. I kept the volumetric stuff. It actually like goes on and off during the daytime, which is really cool. So this is really cool. I love how this looks. It like actually like will fade out during the daytime and then slowly fade on as it gets closer to nighttime. Obviously, it's not realistic, but the effect actually works really well. The effect actually works super well because if I sit right here and just like watch, it actually looks like it's like day and night, like an actual like, because like you know how like a city in the distance is like pitch black no matter what when the sun's hitting it. It just worked out. It just worked out. Eventually, I want to make a separate like Warudo level world and like actually be able to go over there. My original idea is I'd have like separate points, but Warudo's not optimized for that, so I'd have to make a separate like thing. Ignore the water bugs. There's a lot of like issues when you go far out, but it's cool. It's cool. It's super cool. It's super cool. I did a bunch of like optimization for it. I'm excited. I can't wait for a debut, guys. There's gonna be a bunch of little surprises for you. I still gotta figure out, because something I didn't really consider, what the fuck am I gonna do with all this? I keep adding more, and like I have like all this possibility. Like I can do like collabs and stuff. Something I want to do, and this is something I really wish I was in a VTuber group for, but I could probably convince friends to do. It'd be really fun to have like 3D like live type events in here. Yo, Falcon, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Falcon. How was your stream? Thank you so much. How was your stream? How was Pato XL2? Thank you so much. It'd be really fun to like have like I could do like 3D lives in here, and this set's so pretty. This set's so pretty, you know. And the best thing is my friends don't need to run this world; they can just see me. You know what I mean? So like I can build interactions and stuff, and it's so pretty. I love this. I love this so much. I got a bunch more work I want to do. Oh, you guys want to see something too? Parchi, are you here? Parchi. Parchi, are you here? Come on, oh, thank you. That's so sweet. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion. I already think I picked my favorite. I'm gonna show you guys anyways. I don't think Parchi will mind. I'm doing good, Falcon. I'm showing chat my 3D world. Right now, just some progress and like some little stuff I've been doing on it. It's basically done. I just gotta do some optimization checks and stuff like that. But it's good. It works good. It works good. I also have to change some of the textures because some of the textures don't like overlay correctly. You know, I think I'm gonna go through and like modify some of these. But these are cool. These are cool. I might make these opaque. I'm not sure. They're supposed to be transparent, but I don't know. The transparency causes a little bit of issues. These are also transparent too. Bunch of little cool things. I got these things over here. These actually have like animations and stuff. I actually set up all the animations in these now. So if I go through, I have like the whole like I have gantry open, so like opens up. I have gantry close. Oops, I pressed the button. I have gantry close. Ignore the duplicates. So it actually like will close in. You know, which is cool. Which is cool, right? It's actually pretty cool. Um, but yeah. Also, Zerker, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you so much. And Grug, thank you for the 23 months. Thank you so much. And Azaleas, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me shake this. I want your guys' opinion on this. So, listen, Parchi did the sketches. They're not done. For reference, I think I know which one I want to pick, but I wanted to ask your guys' opinion to see if I was right on that assertion. Okay, we have LA, LB, or LC. This is for Lucian. Lucian Lie. Which Lucian Lie catches your eyes the most? Which Lucian Lie would you want to look at? Which Lucian Lie would you want to look at? Lesser life forms. You know, like that? Can you zoom in? Okay, this is LA. LA. This is LB. Yeah, P.S. She's a princess. And this is LC. LC is my favorite, which I think you guys like number 3 just as much as me. That's okay. That's good. I think we peaked then. That's good. That's good. I love LC. But Lucian's cute. I might have to tell Parchi to. Well, I think she's supposed to be pretty flat, so I think she looks fine. She'll be pretty flat and short. Yeah, the jacket's cute. It's not done yet. This is just a sketch. I don't know. Elsie is really. I think the white works really well with her and like contrasting her design, like that kind of like mint green white looks really well, and she's super cute. I love her. Yeah, it's more for design. Well, I'm glad you guys like that. That's cool. Hell yeah. But yeah, that's what my 3D World stuff I've been doing. I took a gummy, went ham on your throat suggestions. I haven't updated my throat in so long. I've been scared too. Another problem with Warudo that I haven't figured out is like baking lights is kind of hard because I'm not like technologically good at that. I was considering handing this off to somebody, being like, hey, can you like bake I have bakery and stuff, but like, can you bake the lights for me? Can you like make this look good? But then I realized, how am I gonna do day and night? Who operates this facility's employees? The headmaster. So May is not the owner of these facilities. She is like the representation of it, I guess, but like she is just like the pilot for like all the mecha stuff, right? Shaders, yeah. Shaders. My favorite part is the water. Look how nice this looks. I don't know, this looks so nice. It's very Toonami, which is I wanted like real-time Toonami. Yeah, I just worked 9 to 5 there. Okay, let's close this out. There you go. Can I glaze you? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you, man? 20? Yeah, you talk like someone who's born in fucking, oh my god, 2006, dude. 2006, 2007. Oh my god, bro. You talk like a fucking Zoomer, man. Fuck. Dude, would you graduate this year? No, you graduated 2 years ago? Fuck off, man. You're making me old as hell. Fuck you. I'm not even that old. 1999, by the way. 99, baby, right here. 6'7". What I do, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna be very sincere, okay? I was born in 1999. Okay, I was born in 1999. And I just want you to know that I can tell how old you are based off the way you talk and type. You talk and type like somebody was born right after 2005, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. You talk like the people that I used to like despise in high school. What's going on? I'm bullying you. I'm hazing you. I'm testing your limits. You know, my chat's full of old people, man. My chat's full of old people in here. Okay? I was born in 2005 and you're 20. And you're 20. But you're born in 2005 and you're 20. I'm 21. So you're wait. I think you're younger than that. You talk like someone who's like fucking 16, bro. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? I don't know. On my well, I don't know. I can't trust you like that, man. I don't know. I'm suspicious of you. You know? I can tell you're using a cell phone. I can tell you're using a cell phone. You got an iPhone. What do they got now? iPhone 17? Man, it's 9 p.m. It's 9 p.m. All right, prove to me. How do you prove to me you're 21? How do you prove to me you're 21? Stop stalking me? Dog, you were like... You look like this kid. Hold on. You look like this. Like you are breathing and living this, man. This is what you look like. Don't fuck with me, man. Don't fuck with me, all right? This is what you look like, man. You gotta haze the youth a little bit. That's all. The youth ain't used to get impressed by people, you know? Listen, I know your number, bro. You look like this. I'm not even white. My bad. You're friends with somebody who looks like this. All right? How about that? How many friends you got that look exactly like this? How many friends you got that look exactly like this? They got the fluffy hair. They got the fluffy hair. None? Ooh, okay, hold on. How many friends you got that look like this? They got the fluffy hair. They doing this. They doing the fluffy hair trend. You got friends that look like this? I could find how old you are, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Listen, I can tell. You're giving me hints. Only following, thank you. Dude, I got followed by only following male VTubers, thank you. Do you want to see my fat cock? Look at my fat cock. Wow. Look at my fat cock. Yippee. I went to high school with a guy who looks exactly like that guy. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I know how to pick him. Who said I had friends bold as something? Man, I try to haze you. You can't haze yourself. All right, you can stay. You can stay. I trust that. Listen, you said you're 2021. I trust it. I trust it. I believe as long as you pass the vibe. Don't piss me off though. You passed the hazing, okay? You passed the hazing. You passed the hazing, okay? You passed the hazing, man. I just listen when someone comes in here and like most of my chats in their listen. I'm not to be mean. Most of my chats in their 30s. Upper 20s, 30s, you know, I'm turning 27 this year. My chat's in their 30s, you feel me? So like but I'm also like kind of in touch with like, you know, as becoming a streamer, you get in touch with like kind of like the trends and the youth and shit like that. So like I can tell when someone's like young because they have they type differently. They type differently. They type so differently, dude. They type like someone I would meet on fucking like
then say D.
Well, you acting like you're 60. Hey, I'm 27. Okay, I'm 26 actually. Stop. I'm preparing for my hag years. That's why. Listen, you'll get it. Okay, listen. If you're 21, and everybody here will say it when you're 21. Okay. When you're 21 and you start growing older, like once you hit about 25, 26, it's happened to me. When I turned 25 last year, everything's made sense. My frontal lobe just like snapped in place and suddenly everything I understood how the world worked. I knew I was ready for everything just makes sense. And now I know I don't have to give a fuck. I don't gotta give a fuck about anything. I can just do what I want. I can do what makes me happy. The way you talk, that's because I grew up in Worcester, Massachusetts. I grew up in Worcester, Massachusetts. Worcester. And listen, people just talk like that there. Because, like, there's, like, the thing is, like, I grew up very poor. I grew up very poor in, like a low-income family. I went to a very poor public school. And I was in a gang. Well, I was in a gang. My family's in a gang. But, like, that makes me a part of the gang, technically, because, like, it's bikers rule. If I'm a kid and my dad's, like, president of the biker gang, which he was, then that makes me, like, hey, I'm in the gang. You know what I mean? So that means, like, I would talk with people and, like, they kind of, like, the kids that were, like, I guess, like, I don't know how to describe this, like, the kids that are, like, I guess, like, more I guess I get privileged would be the word privileged, right? They would not fuck with me. So I would hang with the people that grew up like I did, you know, and we all talked like this, you know? Yeah, well, to be fair, I'm not I left that. I got exiled from my family. So if you guys in biker rules, if you call the cops on family, you get like you're done. Like they don't fuck with you. And I did that to I called the cops on my dad's girlfriend and because she's a crazy bitch and they didn't like that. So they basically none of my dad's side of my family talks to me. You know, that's how it be. That's how it be. Yeah, for the Woostocks. I'm from Boston. Thank you. Yeah, you kind of get it. Can you tell where I'm from when the way I speak? Like, you know what I mean? Like, people tell me I don't have the accent, and it's just like, no, it's there. It's there. You just don't hear it. You just don't hear it half the fucking time, you know? I spent my teens in Europe. Alex age is 16, Japan 20. Listen, don't do what I did. This is bad. Okay, this is bad. But I started smoking weed when I was 13. You know? Horrible. But like that's how bad my life was. Like because I was on the streets and stuff like that. I was smoking weed since I was 13, you know? Obviously don't do that. Probably explain why I was in special ed, among other reasons, but you know, that's how it was. We absolutely can. Chinese, fuck you, man. I'm not Chinese. I'm white as a fucking, like, I don't know, paper. I'm white. What's up, Apple? What's up? I think I'm playing Vintage Story today, chat. Guys, I threw up like 8 times today. I just want you to know that. I feel pretty good. You go learn Chinese. Fuck you, Ziggy. Fuck you. Smelly. Smelly. Wait, we had a collab. Did I miss a collab with Ziggy? Luxie and Ren collab reminder. Oh, when again? Did I miss this? Is that tomorrow? Oh no, is that tomorrow? I might be fucked. You know? 80s. I can imagine. I mean, like, that's how it is, you know? I'm just happy to see you can glaze, you can do whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's kind of like I feel like kids nowadays, I'm really happy that a lot of them aren't getting into like drugs and shit like that. But I also feel like, is it weird to say that kids are like kind of like too like I don't know how to describe this. They're like very like Puritan when it comes to like anything. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there needs to be some sort of balance. You feel me? Like I go online and I always get surprised when I see kids freaking out like over like something that's like slightly edgy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I'm like that's crazy. That's crazy. You know, like damn. That's why like I don't want kids as an audience. You know, you know they gotta pass the vibe check. You feel me? Power went out. No, you didn't miss anything more. Just yapping. I'm just yapping. Just a chill time, you know? So it's have a chill time, just yapping, you know? Okay, well, to be fair, I'm kind of glad there's no, like, shock websites anymore. But but I'm also like, I'm like I feel like there's some things I wish still it kind of were like I feel like kids and this is kind of like my most like controversial take I have, right? Um like I feel like kids should like in video games get yelled at if they're playing an adult game. Like if they're playing mature or teen rated games and like they're playing there and there's like a 12-year-old and there's like a 20-year-old and they should get yelled at. I don't know. I feel like that's like not a crazy opinion to have. Not like yelled at because they're playing a game, but they gotta get hazed. You know what I mean? They gotta get hazed because like they gotta learn like, hey man, you're not old enough to be playing this game. You know what I mean? Like you gotta earn the respect. You feel me? Because like I feel like kids get too comfortable in adult spaces now, which kind of freaks. Like, let's say I'm playing a game. Like I'll tell a kid like, shut the fuck up. You're like 12. Nobody gives a fuck. Like I'll tell them to shut the fuck up. Yeah, I mean people can disagree too. I mean like I don't think it should like obviously I think like it shouldn't happen in certain spaces, but like if you're playing like Call of Duty, absolutely. Absolutely. If you're playing like Call of Duty or like Halo or something like that, absolutely. You know? No, I think it's fine to be a Puritan about drugs as long as like I think there's I think there's respect both ways, like I consider myself a very respectful person when it comes to weed. Like I won't smoke in people's houses. I won't smoke in people's houses. I'll go outside. I'll always ask permission. If I'm around, I'll be like, if I'm around people I don't know, or like smoke, or like if they smoke, I'll be like, do you want some? But if I'm around someone who doesn't like that stuff, I'll be like, hey man, I'm going outside for a little bit. I'll be right back. And be like, okay, cool. And I don't get obnoxious with either. I hate people that try to push that shit on people because there's absolutely ways to get addicted, especially to certain drugs and stuff like that. It's like, and that's for like me with like any drug except for like hard drugs. Like if you're out there doing heroin, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with heroin addicts, man. I can't. My mom's side of the family had that shit. Hell no. Hell no. You know? I could haze a lot of people. I don't. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. You guys bully me too. I bully you guys back. But it's also like love between that. Love between that. I mean, that's like kind of how it is. Like if you grew up in like Boston, like people like really fuck with each other. You feel me? You know what I mean? I'm just in chat lobbies or fully uncensored. You can tell people how racist tilted a person. You said racist and tilted a person. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I kind of wish like I feel like adding like sensors and games kind of like make people want to get around them more. I think like I don't know. I don't know. But I also think like it lets people get more creative too. That's like I kind of wish like with games, right? I wish
Bits for the
game
fonts.
engines were
Hope
like
you
more
feeling better, Kit's heart, Kit's heart.
Thank you, Angel. I'm doing okay. I'm still pretty sick. I won't lie. I woke up today, I had some food. I threw up like 7 times. I'm okay now. I'm okay now. I think my tummy's just a little upset. I don't know why. I'm just hiccup. I'm gonna be seeing movies tomorrow though. No, sensors are kind of like annoying, if that makes sense. It's like, man, like, man, I don't know. I always get so sad when I try to do something and it gets censored. I'm like, why, bro? I didn't even say anything bad. You know? It's pretty bad with names too. I think like I know like when do you want to? Do you want me to do that? Explode. I'm gonna beat up Ziggy. I'm gonna beat up Ziggy, bro. Ziggy Lotta. They said we're gonna set what up. What do you want to set what up? Yeah, I don't know which one. Which one in Z? Wait, why does Z? Oh, NTR. NTR. Yep. That's like when we play what is it? Tower Unite with you guys, and we try to say cuck. And for some reason, there's only like a couple slurs banned, and then the word cuck is like censored for some reason. Like that's such a weird thing to censor. It's cuck and NTR. Like that's probably like a personal censor. You know what I mean? Like having NTR and cuck be that's like a personal censor. That's like a personal censor. I don't know. That's what I feel like whenever I see like a weird censor that's like super specific. I'm like, that's a personal one. That's so funny. That's so funny. Because of all the RP, but they can talk. They can, but Gawk's uncensored. You know, like penis, cock, dick, balls, cum. You know, I know what NTR means, and it's not because of hentai. It's because I used to listen to like a lot of like there used to be like a genre of like people that made like kind of like parody gay hip hop songs. And they a lot of them would have like NTR as like a lyric in there, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, true, true. I mean, like, I don't know, dude. People get weird with that stuff. You know? I need to take a drink. Cheers.